Welcome back, everybody, to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. We are here in the Shire, and we have our little hobbitses and elveses and dwarveses working hard. Oh, there's men too. So we got a couple projects going on. First, we're setting up a project to refine polluted water to take care of our bathroom needs so that we're not using up our precious clean water, right? Because even if you turn this polluted water into water, it still will have bacteria in it. And of course, you can get rid of it by doing all kinds of things, but the easiest thing is put it into your bathrooms, put it into your farms. And then you don't have to worry about, the bacteria part because it won't affect the dupes. We're also finishing up our oxygen system. We are almost there for our first online oxygen system to replace these because we are running out of algae. Literally, we are running out of algae. I mean, we do have lots on the map that we can still get and collect and stuff. So, I mean, we're not desperate or anything, but we are running low. And so it'd be good to go ahead and, not rely on algae anymore. So we are going to collect these little tidbits that we can get to. There we go. All right. And meanwhile, Enriquilios, I don't know. We've got our power online. We've got plenty of algae over. Well, we don't have tons of algae. How much algae do we got? None at all. Oh, great. We need algae. Yeah, this is where the algae needs to go. Right now we're fine. We've got plenty of oxygen. But we are low. So that is our next step is, we need to get algae over here, and that's where our algae really needs to go. Looks like we can't do this directly, so we're just gonna alternate and replace those. We're putting farms over here. We've got mealwood seeds, blossom seeds now, different things, so we can actually build farms over here now. So we're gonna do that. That's what everybody's working on. Stress is really high, but it's just Galadriel. What does Galadriel need? There she is. No, that's Greta. There. She's stressed. She's feeling the pressure, low morale. Yeah, I think it's downtime and different priorities. That's something I haven't adjusted. Is, they're all over here. Are their priorities really set up to where they need to be? So, operating, no. Galadriel should be definitely farming. She doesn't have to do any researching. Yeah, we'll keep her on farming, but the rest of them can kind of be in between. Yeah. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if it will or not, but, maybe. Alright, we can put in our flooring over here, it looks like. We are slowly getting this taken care of. Excellent. Cool. We'll be able to dig the rest of this house. So they've got bedrooms, they've got bathrooms. We've actually got 2 rooms. If we have a little bit of granite, so we can put that there and that there. That's all the granite we have. Try to start building up morale by improving decor. So we'll start getting that planned. And we have 388 seeds since we pretty much brought all the seeds in existence over to here. Silly us. So we can do that. We'll be able to deconstruct that one, deconstruct this one, deconstruct this one, and deconstruct that one. And we might as well get some more bog buckets going as well. There we go. So eventually we'll have the resources to send some bog buckets and cobalt and stuff to our other base. But right now we'll need one thing. We need algae. I'm gonna go ahead and disable this. There we go. I'm gonna come into this one here. Take that off. We're gonna put in algae. Everything else is unselected, right? Yes. So we're gonna, all algae is gonna prioritize to the other colony. The only thing we're gonna take over here is algae. Okay, cool. So they'll go deliver algae over there. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and increase this to an 8 because it's taking them a little long just to finish this last little bit. None of it says unreachable. Oh, I see. Several problems here. So we're gonna put in a ladder. These doors are not locked, right? Yeah, they're not. So we're gonna put in 2 ladders here so that they can get in. That seems to be the issue, is they weren't able to get into here. Long term as well, is that we can put in a hole. Okay, good. They're gonna get that because otherwise we're getting low on oxygen because we're low on algae. Meanwhile, that means we need to dig out some algae. Most of it needs to go to the other base because the other base is going to be reliant on it. So we've got some over here. So that would be one thing we can do, is we can come in and we can dig through there. Actually, we would want to dig up here, wouldn't we? We want to dig up here. And do that. We're suffocating somewhere. Where are we suffocating? Why are we suffocating? You guys can go out. You can go breathe. There's literally oxygen all over here. Alright. This we're gonna disable for the moment. Okay, we're almost here. Now, do we have our water line in place? We do not. Right, so that's the next thing we need to do. Is we need this water line. We're gonna leave space in between. There we go. Now the plan is that, you know, we're gonna get this running. We are completely out of copper. Okay, so we will make some more. And meanwhile, we better take a look at this. I'm not going to bring anybody else in yet, so we'll just take the bufflet eggs. Just because we have an oxygen problem. We need to fix the oxygen problem first. Faramir, he's a little stressed out in general, but he doesn't have much, so we're just going to give him stuff. And we definitely need to get our mechatronics back over here, because we have nobody. Well, we do. We have one person that can do mechatronics. Thorin. Okay, you've got the digging. We're going to do construction. Cool. Alright. Meanwhile, hopefully the oxygen lasts. Did we get any oxygen? Or any algae over here? Not yet. Well, we can dig those out. We can dig those 2 out. To get some additional algae over here. We can also dig these 2 out. And then put a floor there. Okay, this is almost done. Meanwhile, this is pumping out bad stuff down into here, which is where we didn't want it to go. So we're gonna disable this for the moment. We didn't put a filter on this, so that's my fault. So let's do that right now. Otherwise, yeah. So where can we put this filter on this line? So I guess we can just... I think we can put it right here. And then we're just going to do this. There we go. Otherwise, you know, we're just causing problems. Okay, we're good. Never thought I would have to use 9s and stuff over here, but... You know, we're at a point to where if we don't get this online, we are in trouble. Can't close any of these off yet. So we still have too much to build. Alright, we'll have to repair this. We'll do that later. But we'll get the hydrogen up and running first with this filter. Which we can easily connect in. Speaking of power, it looks like we can deconstruct some of these lines. So we can deconstruct that one and whoops, this bridge. Deconstruct that as well. That will separate these lines out so that we don't cause damage. Let's get that done, because we're already damaging the power lines everywhere because they're overloading. Come on, little dupes. Why are we cooking? Cooking is the least of our worries right now with 100 and some odd bazillion things. 6. There. Cooking is not important. I mean, it is, but it isn't, you know. You get what I mean, right? Okay, we're also gonna connect that in. Come on, guys. I just need you to deconstruct this one wire. It's not hard. Deconstruct it. So we stop damaging the power lines. Okay. Alright, so that takes this one. This one's still overloaded because it's coming from up here. So we need to take this one, not the wire bridge, just the conductive wire, and deconstruct that as well. And then we can deconstruct these others too. Get the materials back. Everybody's having a hard time breathing. Okay, so now this is not overloaded anymore, and it is completely hooked up except for this last one. So that's good. And then this one's not over. Yeah, we're good. This one's still overloaded a little bit, but this will go offline, so that's gonna help. All right, cool. We got 3 that are idle. I'm assuming they're over here. Yeah, we have nothing to do over here. Well, let's fix that. I'll give you guys lots to do. Here you go. So that. Then let's take this and copy the settings. Then we can take this and copy settings. Whoops, this and copy settings as well. Get a couple more bog buckets. I don't know why you weren't. Oh, we can't dig through that yet. That's why they weren't doing anything. Okay, that makes sense. We can deconstruct that. We can put in an airflow tile there. And we're going to put in an airflow tile there and in the bedroom because we forgot. So we can do that. Won't need this, but we'll keep it for now. Can also do a little pole that comes down to there to speed up transportation. We can plant these mallow seeds for some decor. Excellent. We can take out that door. Don't know. Eventually, these little farm things will be put in, but it's not really a priority. Okay, copy settings. Let's get the rest of this going. Let's dig that out as well. Deconstruct and deconstruct and deconstruct so that we can get to the rest of that. We can deconstruct these. And same thing over here, we can deconstruct this stuff. There we go. They got plenty to do. Come back here. Starvation, Faramir. Well, he's in the bathroom. Alright. Hate it when they're in the bathroom and it's like... But... Here. Okay. Oh, I should have done him something different, but oh well. We got someone else. Bard. Construction. Okay, let's see where we're at. We've got a few more things up here to construct. Otherwise, we're good to go. We're getting extremely low on oxygen. We're going to send this algae over to the other colony, because that's where it's needed most. We're going to dig that algae out. And then we need to dig some more algae. Temporarily. Over here. So we're just going to do that. Where else is there some algae that's just right here, easy to get to? Can't reach those. Let's see, because we need to, until we get this online, we're in trouble. But maybe between that and whatnot, we'll have collected enough. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, do we got water coming up? Not yet. We're almost. Okay, you got that. That. Come on, guys. I've got it on max. Can't do anything else. I need you to finish constructing. Has to be the top priority. Look at all this gas I've got in here now, all this hydrogen. Come on, little dupes. And just to kind of help them out, I don't like doing this, but let's see. We need a bath time there, bath time here. We're gonna do that just to make sure everybody's eating and we don't have any accidental starvation deaths. You know how that works. Okay, they're getting there. We just got a couple more pipes to do. Come on, guys. Alright, so this is going to be an unbreathable gas, hydrogen. There we go. We have one last thing to do there as well. Okay, water's coming up. Alright, it's gonna run it. Okay, these machines should be good. We've got one pipe and one thing left. That also means that we need to do a pickup of the items in here so that we can seal this up. I mean, we don't have to pick them all up. We can always do it later. It's not that important. We're idle again. Oh my goodness. You guys are just too fast. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and do another little farm. So we're going to do that. So that means we can deconstruct this, that, these. My whole idea is this area over here is going to be all farms for now. There we go. Cool. We got some water. We're still mopping up over here, so let's just get that mopped up. Meanwhile, I guess we can start digging this stuff out, right? So let's dig that out. That. Let's give them a little bit of digging work to do so that they have stuff to do. Okay, we can dig those out. We can also dig over to there and dig that out. Alright, that gives them stuff to do. Breathability. Alright, so this is online. What are we missing? Oh. We missed putting in... There we go. Never mind. It's good. Okay. So this is going to get us oxygen. Alright, so we've got this oxygen going up and down and coming back in at negative... Wow. Really, really cold. But it's oxygen in the base. We've got this coming down to here, but we have to get this repaired. And then, you know, get the gas out of the line. This one is not running yet. It says pipe blocked. Oh. That would be why. We're going to do that so that we can construct this last piece of pipe. Cool. But oxygen is coming back into the base, and we've got these going temporarily with the algae. We can deconstruct this one because we're out of algae anyways. We might as well, right? Right. All right. So what that means is we are now going to be able to concentrate on sealing up the base, basically. You know, that's what we're going to be able to do. So this is going to come all the way down to here, and that'll come to there. All right, cool. Got a skill. Got a bunch of skills. Sliver, carrying. Philly. Construction. Cool. Alright, so... Excellent. This is going. Now, right now, these are going to pump out tons of oxygen until this fills up. But we are good. We can seal these doors. We have nothing else to pick up in here, so this is now sealed. Alright, excellent. This is working. Oh good, it cycled through it, and it's all hydrogen now, so it's just going to pump in the hydrogen. Eventually it'll fill this up, and that gives us a continuous power source going as well, so excellent. That's really good progress. The only thing I'm concerned about is this gas. Is that this oxygen's coming in at negative 43 degrees, and I imagine that this oxygen's going to be doing the same thing. Got a little bit of pipe damage up there too. We'll have to watch that. Negative 56 degree oxygen. Whoops! I'm a little concerned because it's good. It's going to cool down the base, but it might cool the base too much. But this oxygen will heat up in here. It'll get hotter, so maybe it'll be okay. We're going to have to watch it, though. We do have some damage happening to the pipes. We'll have to watch that as well. But for right now, we're okay. We are getting oxygen back into the base all over the place. So that means that we can create suits. We're just going to put a bunch of them because we're going to need them. Which means we need more copper. We're going to do that. And then we need to seal the base. Okay, so this is going to seal here. That means we also need, for now they can come down, but we're going to need to seal up here as well. So here is the goal. We're going to chop it off right here. Or do we go up one more so we can put a farm of some sort? No, we're gonna chop it off right here. So that means we can deconstruct this, and we can deconstruct that ladder. Now that means on the outside, we also need to get these ladders up and running. For when they're wearing the suits. There we go. So this will be sealed inside the base, and then we'll need to do this side as well, where this is going to become sealed inside the base as well. So we're going to deconstruct that, and we're going to cancel that one. And actually, we can cancel the bottom completely. Yep. Now that'll mean that eventually we're going to need some ventilation through here in places for this up here, because it'll be part of the base, and so we'll be able to do that to create some ventilation. Just doing this because of the hydrogen. I want to get it out of there. Alright, this is good, and then we'll need to fix ventilation down here more as well. Okay, cool. Let's go over to Rikelios, make sure we're not just standing around. Everybody's stressed over here, but we are making progress. So I think the next thing we need to do is get some storage going. Let's put a little storage thing here. See, that's 4, this is the middle, and that's 4. Good, alright. And then that way we can pick up stuff. You know, we'll be able to come through here, pick all this up, be able to pick these up, pick up the stuff in the bedroom, pick up the stuff in the bathrooms. And this is important because it improves decor. That's going to make them happy. So if we can get that done, that's just going to help. And we'll store all those items. So I think that's good. And then we can start working on sealing this base as well with some doors. Now this side we're going to come over to the edge, but see, I want to seal this. I think it's appropriate that we go ahead and we seal this. So we'll probably put like an oxygen system here, and that's where they'll go out eventually. So we can stick a door there. And then see, we can just do this. And that way we can seal it so our oxygen doesn't get wasted. And we can kind of start protecting our supply of oxygen. That's the goal here. So I'm just marking out these here. Eventually we'll come up here as well, but I'll kind of hold off. Cool. So that means we can dig this out as well. And dig those so that we can get over to there. Cool. And oh, look at this. We can already plant a bunch of those. A bunch more of those. Perfect. I do want to do another bog bucket planting. And I'm thinking we're going to do it a hydroponic. Simply because we've got tons of polluted water. We will be getting more polluted water. We might as well, right? Set this up so that it's automated. That just kind of makes sense. There we go. And I also think we need to get ready to do a refinement. I'm going to be putting it here. So we'll need to do that, and we'll need to dig that out. Cool. Filtration medium. Do we not have filtration? I might not have sand on this map. I don't know. I haven't actually looked. All right, well, we're out of time. We're over time, in fact, on this episode. So thank you for joining me today. In our next episode, we're going to continue working on sealing in our base here in Rikelios, as well as continuing to automate things on Earth Helios. So we shall see you then, everybody. Thank you for joining.